Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? Leo, beautiful, beautiful Leo. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay. Whoa. So, I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay. So, Leo, how are you guys? I have your coffee cup right here, and I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle, and I have the messages that I saw in your coffee. Okay, right before this lunar eclipse. I think for some people it's happening now or tomorrow. Whoa. So I saw something and I couldn't make out what it was, and I heard jewel in the hand. So then I saw a hand and I ended up looking up jewel in the hand, what this means. And this is referring to Himsa, I think it's called, which is like the little hand and it has the evil eye in the middle of it. And I drew it on my paper and I drew it pointing downwards, which I didn't know there's different meanings based on the way that it's pointing. And upwards, it means this is warding off evil. And downwards, this means abundance and prosperity. So this is pretty amazing. Okay. So then I saw like a white sea hawk. And this is like an osprey. I don't think sea hawks are a real thing. I think it's an osprey is what it's. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's a hawk that lives by the sea. And this is talking about aligning with favor. You are aligning with favor. But the Seahawks, ospreys, 90% of their food they get from stealing from other birds. So they're kind of like bullies. They're kind of like pirates. Specifically, it said. Oh, which makes sense. Okay. So there's something here, because then I saw a spyglass, a telescope that pirates use, right? And this can symbolize an unexpected message, and an unexpected message is coming, but you have to fight and stay positive to overcome problems, which is very, very interesting, because then I saw Tarzan and I heard the song You'll Be in My Heart. I kept hearing it over and over and over again. So, and in that movie, they're not pirates necessarily, but they sail the sea, you know? So, it's very interesting because, Clayton is there with them, if you've seen Disney's Tarzan. And he's kind of like telling them that everything is fine, that he cares about this, but he doesn't. He wants to steal the apes to make a profit. So he's kind of behaving like this Seahawk, like this osprey. Okay. So there's some kind of news, something that you're going to figure out, but there is a way that you're going to be overcoming this here. And this is going to lead to a lot of prosperity for you, a lot of abundance for you, because there's something here that you understand about people, about a particular person, about types of people that are in particular situations, about the world, about the area of business you're in or whatever. There's something that you understand that is like nobody understands this. This is like a phenomenon coming across this. I mean, imagine Jane and her father coming across Tarzan. What? This is like, what is this? So this is something very interesting here. And Tarzan, he is with these apes and everything. He's with the gorillas, and he never fits in there, and he never knows why. And this song, You'll Be in My Heart, is about him figuring out, oh, I'm a human. My parents died. Pirates suck. Basically, I think it's pirates that killed them, right? Or was it a creature? Anyways, who knows? Who? Maybe no. I don't know. But anyways, so he understands why he never fits in. But then going with Jane and everything and her dad, he doesn't exactly fit in there either. He's always going to be in this place of in between and in a good place with each one, but never really whole. You know what I'm saying? And this is very interesting because I feel like this is what's going on for you. But at the same time, it's like Tarzan has a story to tell. Tarzan is a hero. You know, Tarzan is a bridge maker, you know? So if you're going to be that, you know, if you didn't fit in your whole life, you know, yeah, nobody's going to tell your story. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to really help other people the way you can with all of this crap going on. So it's kind of, you know, there is a way here where Tarzan represents being strong, being agile, being a hero, being a heroine. And doing so because of love. He loved his apes, gorillas, family. He loved the island. He loved learning and being curious. And he fell in love with Jane. And he had a kind of love and respect for her father. And he, you know what I'm saying? So all of this kind of stuff and led him to understand what was really going on in his life before, his past, his present, and what he wanted his future to be. And he made the decision to, you know, fight for it, which is kind of what's here. Things aligning in your favor. And it's like information coming to you. And this information, yeah, there is going to be a battle with it to stay positive. But the prosperity, the abundance, the love that is coming through as well is really priceless, and it's who you're destined to be here, you know? Then I saw like a letter and like kind of like paperwork, and this is like some kind of paperwork that's serious here. This is paperwork that you're gonna keep. This is paperwork that you're gonna like, you know, go off of and put things in alignment with. And so we're gonna see about this. Wow. Okay, so there is a point here of not knowing if you're going to make something. Yeah, here's the paper. It's still here. So there's a point of not knowing if you're going to make something and making it and alerting here. There's something here about getting to the top of this cliff here, getting to the top of a mountain and realizing that it's a cliff. You know, but you made it and you can notify who you need to notify. And you don't know, are you going to be left on this island? Are you not going to be left on this island? But you told them, you spoke your truth. So are you going to be abandoned in some way? Is this going to be another thing where you're going to have to start over? You don't know, but you're going to go for it because Spirit is guiding you towards doing this. And you're not going to be oh, there's a monkey right here. How cute. This is talking about loving yourself for who you are and making peace with the past and people that stayed, because it's like we evolved from monkeys, right? Okay. So this is like the monkey is kind of like representing, like his mom is you know, is the gorilla in the movie. So this is could represent like somebody that chose to kind of stop evolving in their life, right? And maybe they had their reasons for that. They had their demons for that, and they did the best that they could. But you know, you kind of come to find out that they did actually have a good heart. And there could be some people here that you're coming to see. You could see right away, but other people need their own time to see that this person is not good. It's like Clayton is, you know, like a jerk right away. We know this. But it's like it takes, you know, Jill and... Is her name Jill? I think so. Jane. Like Jack and Jill. No, it's Jane. So, and her dad to see that Clayton is a traitor, you know? It takes time for Tarzan to understand why his father rejects him, why, you know, his mother, you know, has kept the secret of who he really is. You know what I'm saying? So there's something about making some kind of peace with something, even if it's just for your own well-being, or there could be more information. You could have already made peace with it, but there's going to be even more information coming out about that. And there is going to be something here that I feel like this feels like something that's owed to you that you're going to find out is yours. And this is spirit. This has to do with your bloodline, but it might not come from family. It might not be an inheritance, but this is your heavenly Father giving this to you. This is source energy seeing you as this child of God, that you came here and you had something to do. And you did it. And God is now blessing you because of this. There's something here that's been bestowed upon you. And this is like receiving a message from like spirit. And this is coming in the mail to you. This is a way that you're going to receive this. And there is something here that you could be very much so like, what? Is this going to happen? You could have some kind of vision of how you're going to be blessed before it actually happens. You're going to meet some people, happen to be out somewhere, overhear a conversation, and feel like, I think that's going to happen to me. And it does. So this is very interesting now. You know, and Tarzan kind of tries to help Clayton at the end, even though Clayton is trying to kill him. He doesn't want Clayton to actually die, you know? And Clayton refuses the help, right? So this is kind of, some of you, this is so many cards that fell, so I'm not taking this, but this is like, and that's what it says is, come take my hand and hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. So this is the hand of God. You had no one, and so you took the hand of God. Even though if you went this way, you were going to be alone. You were going to have nobody, but it was the right thing to do. Tarzan does something like that. He like helps or defends Jane, and everyone in his family is like, really? You're with them? Okay, screw you, you know? Because they know the big gorilla is not having it, and they need him to protect them or they're all going to die. So basically, you know, it's like he knows in his heart that this is the right thing to do, but he's going against everything. And so this is like God is just telling him to do this. So he does this. And then he ends up being blessed with prosperity because, you know, everything that happens in the end, right? So there's something here where you had no one, so you took the hand of God and you made it out, but you still kind of have no one but God. And you still feel gratitude for your life. And God's like, oh, you thought I was done? No. Here's abundance and prosperity, the Himsa. Look at this. Mentor. The lover, the mountain, the shaman. Look at the hand and the jewel. I mean, there's a hand, there's a jewel. This is like God saying, yes, here's the jewel. This is coming to you. And also love. And as also this ability for you to now help others. White bird. I mean, I saw it as a seahawk, but it was a white bird. Oh, this is a white bird too. Oh, wow. That's cool. So there's something here about ascension, because there's the forest is down here and there was a mountain up here inside of this cave, you know, and where humans lived before we were where we are now was in caves. We were cavemen. So then it's like that we were monkeys in the forest, and then somewhere along the way we became humans in the caves. So there is some kind of evolution here that is taking place for you, but it's discreet, it's hidden, and it's a lone journey, and it's a difficult one that you have been on, causing you to turn your hand to God, knowing that everyone would turn their back on you, right? But it was just what was right. And now here is your salvation. Here is God showing you that really you were aligning with favor, and beautiful things are now going to envelop into your life way more than you could have ever imagined. So some of you could have a really deep connection to trees, and some of you went through a lot of difficulties and a lot of things in this lifetime. You were tying up from a lot of other lifetimes. This lifetime, that lifetime, everything was like left undone. And in this lifetime, you decided to take on everything, all in your hands. You could be breaking generational curses on your mom's side of the family, on your dad's side of the family. You could be, you know, there's a lot of different ways that this is working here, you know. And Tarzan is really healing his gorilla family and his new human family, you know. So there's a lot going on here. The in-between. This is like the in-between. God being up here, you being here, and this is humanity, you know, earthlings here, you know, and you're the go-between. You're going to be the go-between. But to do this, in the beginning, you were born and you were taken away from God, and you felt very lonely, you didn't fit in anywhere. And then you had to leave this, and then you didn't have this, so you felt very lonely, but then you were closer to God. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, okay, now you get to marry the two in such a beautiful way. Some of you in lifetimes, you had lifetimes that were very, very difficult. And this is like when you passed away in those other lifetimes, you were so very sad. And you were outside when you passed away, and a tree, I'm seeing like a tree opening and like putting their arms around you and holding you, and the tree just holding you, and your soul just staying on the earth with the tree and just hugging the tree, and the tree's just holding you until finally your soul was ready to come and be born again here. There's something here where the nature of this planet loves you there because you're choosing to walk like God. You could feel like animals. You connect with animals in a way that other people are like marveled at. And children as well, and also nature, you know, but other humans, like your peers, it's like there is a disconnect. There's always a disconnect. There's always a disconnect. Okay, so let's see about this now. This is kind of like this energy of being aware. Okay, you have forgiveness here. Came out with a bunch of cards, so I'm not going to take it, but there is this energy of being aware that Clayton was going to screw them over, but they still tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, this is Tarzan being aware of things that could go wrong, but feeling like God is telling you to take a particular path. And so you're doing it. Wow. You know, and this is this gift, the shaman here. You have a particular chemistry with this planet. And this is also coming in with the person, okay? Tarzan is also a remarkable love story. And yes, they have this amazing passion, right? Yes. That's here as well. That's another gift that the universe is giving you. This jewel in the hand, okay? But the shaman is connected to the earth, and the shaman can talk to the spiritual realm and make miracles happen here. So there could be a love connection that strengthens your power, your shamanic power, your connection to God, to spirits, to angels, to anything really, to whatever it is that you're interested in. And there could be even new interests that you discover or new gifts that you're bombarded by that come to you from this dream. Look at messages and dreams. These are white birds. Shut up. Those are white birds. Shh. You have a person that's destined for you, and you are connecting with them in the astral when you are dreaming, when you are sleeping. They are sending you signs, clues, synchronicities, or they're going to be while you are asleep. There is something here where it's like when you see this person, you're going to smile. Like you're going to know that this is right. You're going to know that this is spiritually ordained because of the signs that you were already getting and the path that you went in your life. And it's like you thinking something and then they happen to be talking about it and you're like, it all lines up. It all fits together. What the heck? Wow. It all lines up. It all fits together. Karma, balance, justice. You're finally getting the balance from above and below to meeting you where you are. And, you know, your past and your highest self and, you know, where you are now. What? Could have to do with a Libra. It doesn't have to be though. Wow. Look at this third eye. Wow, I'm telling you, your gifts are going to awaken more. Oh, that's an eye in the hand. That's eye in the hand. That's eye in the hand. That's a Himza. Yeah, it's an eye. It's an eye. I don't know how clearly it shows. What the hell? This is crazy. Okay, what else? Memories, nostalgia. Wow. You have your memories now, it's explaining things to you. It's explaining things to you. Higher self activation, epiphany breakthrough. You have air sign. Look at this. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be one of those signs. Okay. It keeps going, I tell you. Wow. Because you're putting the pieces together yourself. You're discovering something here. And you could be thinking, oh, I think this, I think that, I think in a past life I was this. I think this means I'm supposed to do this. And there's nobody that you can really talk to about this because this is just direct line. You have a direct line to God, direct line to source. It's like bam, bam. Yeah, this owl is right up here in the space. Look at how similar this looks here. Your memories, in your nostalgia, there is a wisdom in that. These memories are coming back to you and you're seeing things for something else. And you're right. And you're seeing a person and you can see through their mask. You can see the lineup of their whole life, of other lifetimes. Oh, in this lifetime, they were a pirate to me. I can tell. I can tell. And they still have this energy towards me. Even though they say they're trying to help me. There's something here about this. And this is something that you can't really explain to anyone else. The owl, you know, they don't hang out with other birds. It's not a thing. It doesn't happen. No, they're not friends. They never will be. You know, it's just, that's what it is. So, you know, living here on this planet, but they're a creature of the night, you know? So it's like you're living in a whole other world in this world. And you're breaking through this matrix for you to finally sync up so you can have stuff in this world, in this realm. It's like your spirit is always soaring up. So the physical takes a while to catch up to this. Wow. 10 of, what is that? Swords. 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups. 10, 10. Just as much fulfillment as there is also this somberness, there is also this sadness. There is something that is done. And yeah, you've made your peace with it, and yeah, you're moving on, and yeah, you have beautiful new things and this amazing breakthrough. But this is still a piece of you that you're leaving behind, that you once lived, that you once knew, and you learned so much from. There is a price here that you were willing to pay for others. And you've definitely paid it. And it will always be there, but it will not always be this difficult. And you've already gotten through the most difficult part. I feel like that is very important for you to know. And you're not going to be alone forever. Absolutely not. This is beautiful. This is like you're here already. By yourself, you're already feeling the 10 of Cups. And this is how all of this is filling in. The Hermit. Yeah, this is Hermit energy as well. Could be dreaming about a particular person. They could be a Virgo. They don't have to be, but there is something here about your inner connection here. The inner connection that you have. Spirit is going to guide you towards love. Towards the answers. And that's the thing, is Tarzan was a lover. Love is what guided him. Love is what guides you. That's what God's light is. It's unconditional love. Yeah, and then you have the Fool. You're going into the unknown. On the cliff here. I'm telling you. On the freaking cliff here. And you don't know. Is she holding a jewel? It's like something within you that now you can bring out, right? The Hermit, it's within. So at first you go away, and then through your dreams, through meditation, through your silence, through your introspection here, this is where you're getting this. Okay, and then you're coming out to the top of the mountain here, and you think you made it just to a cliff, and that's it. Oh, well, I thought this was a mountain that was going to lead to a valley and all of these things, but I'm here, I'm on the edge of a cliff. Okay, now what, God? You want me to stand here with this jewel in my hand? Okay, I'll do it. Now what? You know? You're doing it. And this is balancing. This is balancing your karma. This is balancing other people's people that couldn't make it across this path. It's like there is something here about your life, the path you went on, your life. There was a lot of other souls that took this mission and they tried and they didn't make it. A lot. Like a lot. And you did. You did. Ace of Swords. With the King of Cups. Okay, this is beautiful now. So this is like these memories of nostalgia. There is a clarity within your mind that you're coming to. And this is awakening to spirit. This is growing your gifts here. And now this clarity that you see within yourself here, from your past and from the divine, linking those two together, your past and the divine, linking those two together. This is how you are becoming this mentor. This is how you're soaring. This is how you're having this amazing breakthrough. All these activations here. This is remarkable. This is how something is coming to you, someone, and look at the ship here. There is a person who has found their own emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups here. So this person, they have found their own fulfillment. They're already fulfilled. They have had their breakthrough as well. And that's the thing, is like there's good pirates and there's bad pirates, right? You know, there's, you know, Jack Sparrow, and then there's Will Turner, you know? And Will Turner has that edge, you know? And he's still, all of the qualities that you would love about a Jack Sparrow, you know, Will has those qualities as well. He also loves the sea. He also, you know, loves the adventure. He also, you know, loves the challenge and the adventure of it all, right? That you have to go through to get the jewel in hand. And, you know, Johnny Depp as, what's his name? Jack Sparrow is very enchanting. However, you know, he's constantly selling them out and trying to kill them. You know, so there could be something here about past people that you have been with, where it's like you focus on one good thing about that person and it's kind of, everything else is a disaster, you know? And it's like, there are people that have that good part, but they don't have any of the negative crap. They have a bunch of other great things about them as well, just like you do. And this is not to judge anyone as a good person or as a bad person, but it's just to say you have done so much work on yourself. And the last thing you want to do is throw it away on a person who is going to mistreat you and erase every, you know, blessing that the you know, divine has given you. And that's not what's happening here. And you're gonna know, you know, the answers within you. I mean, the owl is the mentor, the third eye, the ace of swords. This is insanity. You are so awake. You can see so much. And so much more is unfolding. So much more is unfolding. So much more is unfolding. Wow. It's like you distanced yourself for a little bit and you're going to re-emerge, this ascended master. This complete activation with your higher self, this breakthrough. There's something really big happening here for you. And this is, if you don't feel right about it in your gut, don't do it. Even if it means, you know, stopping at that gas station. Things that you think are not that big of a deal, it is. Only do what you think you need, like what your intuition is telling you to do. And this is why it's very important that you're very discreet about what you share with other people and who you're around, especially at this time around this lunar eclipse. Because other people have their doubts. And when you're giving your energy of love to them, just by standing next to them, amongst way other more that you could be possibly doing, there is an exchange that is happening, and you're going to be taking some of their pain, and with that comes fear and doubt, right? So it's like you're balancing yourself out right now. So now is the time to trust yourself. Yeah, because there's so much abundance and prosperity coming here for you. Wow. And so much love. The King of Cups is like gives so much love. genuine love. They're just about love. They're a lover, you know? Will Turner is a lover. Tarzan, lover. He's a lover. And that's the thing, is there is this component of, but also Tarzan could like kill someone. Like, he's very strong. You know, Will Turner is also like a pirate, and he can like, you know, do all this pirate stuff. You know, but this is a person that uses their power for good. You know what I'm saying? And they, all of their energy, whatever they put into, beautiful things happen. There are no excuses. There's no excuses. What the freak? Tarzan. I love now I want to rewatch Tarzan. What a cute movie, right? Oh. Okay, well, this is what I had for you. This is beautiful. I love this. Thank you so much, Leo. Okay, if this resonated, please like and subscribe. And also, I have a book. It's called One White Rose, and it's fiction. It's about 4 different girls, women that live in different times, places across this world and throughout the universe. And it's how they all kind of connect here, and how each one of them is really, you know, doing this. They are overcoming this trauma that they had previously faced of being emotionally, mentally, or sexually abused. And this is really about how, you know, you can always believe in yourself, and you can always, always, always heal yourself. You can always find yourself. You can always connect to God, to spirit, and you can always break through and completely change your life. And you deserve to have everything that you are wanting, and to transmute any negativity, any pain into something absolutely beautiful. So that's there for you.